Well, good morning. It is Tuesday morning, day 3 of this little vlog series. I decided to go and grab a coffee this morning. I haven't been drinking much coffee during the time that I was sick, substituting instead for teas, mint teas and stuff, or cold and flu remedy things. But I felt like a coffee today, so I don't know if that means I'm getting better. I went over to Balzac's, which is probably one of my favorite coffee places in the city. I don't know if I have a favorite. There are a lot of good places in the city to get coffee. Balzac's is definitely one of the prettiest ones. So today, there's nothing else pulling me in any direction. I'm free to just edit all day long, and I'm hoping to take a big chunk out of that big list, because there's still a lot to do on there. So I'm gonna do the dishes and then get to work. So let's get to work. All right. Hi there, I'd like to reserve a camera for this weekend.
Sure, one moment. Which camera?
The Canon C100.
Okay, you good to go?
Great. So the dishes are done. So what I'm working on now is this shot right here. This is the shot of the ship making a very exciting dodge past a piece of debris. So the ship flies in, see? And then like a piece of debris is flying in here like this, and it blasts its thrusters and like tilts backwards and slides under it. Okay, so the first things are the thrusters. What I have is a shot of smoke rising, and all it is this. I'll show you. See that? Now that was originally much slower. It was just smoke rising, and what I did was I sped it up. See that? I sped it up and made it disappear really fast. So that's basically what the thruster shot looks like. What I'm going to do is basically take that and place it in the places where the thrusters would be shooting. Shrink it to the size we want, and now make it shoot out of wherever we want it to shoot. The one thruster will be up here, kind of at the top, because the thing wants to kick backwards over something like that. That's more or less what we want. So what you end up with is this little air cannon shooting out the front. Of course, it's funny, I'm making sounds, but in the final film, all the shots of the exterior of the ship are going to be sound free, which is a bit of a challenge in terms of excitement, because obviously sound adds so much. But in my attempt to make this good science fiction, no, there's no sound in space. You can't hear noise. So I'm adding another thruster burst coming out of the bottom part. So now you got 2 of them. Very cool. So basically we want the thing to kick backwards, right? So there would be one coming out the front, which would push the top, and one coming out here, which pushes the bottom up, so you'll get this. It's gonna go this way. So obviously this doesn't look particularly real right now, but once I've blended it properly, it should look pretty cool. On this bottom one, I had to round it out a little bit. See here, I had to make the bottom round so it matches kind of the tubular shape of that thruster. And I had to make it move a bit as the ship slightly rotates. So it's pretty good. I gotta blend the actual smoke a little better still, but I wanted to get the positioning right first. Alright, now these seem to be blended pretty well. So I made the smoke, more transparent, darkened it. I don't want it to stand out too much. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so now I'm messing around with the tilt. So it starts upright, and then the thrusters go off, and it gets kicked back. That's not a bad pace already. So we'll just keep experimenting, but you get an idea. Alright, our final step. I've been messing around with the motion. I think I want it even faster than that, but that's basically the motion. So now I just gotta tweak it so it doesn't look stupid, because it kind of looks weird right now. We'll keep going. Okay, so I've added a green screen effect to remove the green background, and I've added some motion blur. So now I've got something like this. Starting to look like a fairly realistic motion. Now if I just add some moving stars in the background, like that. It's not bad. Well, it's about midnight at this point. I've knocked a bunch of things off the list. Not as many as I would have liked, given that I had all day, but I did go into some fairly complicated things, like that shot of the ship dodging that piece of debris. Took a long time, and there were a few others similar to it, just other instances of the ship dodging things and steering, and so it took a while to make that look right, but it was good to get these things done, and I think now I should probably go to bed, try to get a good night's sleep, and I'll dive into it tomorrow. So I'll close off today's vlog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.